You're tuned in to Ask the Good Doctor, live each and every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 noon Central, and 10 a.m. Pacific. Dr. LaJoyce Brookshire is here to answer your questions live.
Hi, it's Dr. LaJoyce Brookshire, and it's Wellness Wednesday, and I am here back with you. So happy to be with you on Ask the Good Doctor. We are here to help you attain, maintain, and reclaim your perfect health. Listen, like, comment, and subscribe, and share. Grab your notebook. I want to share some personal things with you today that hopefully will help and encourage you. I am glad to be back with you. It's been a few weeks since I've been here, and I just have to admit to you that I was bone tired. Yep, that's a fact. I was tired, and I was too tired to even come here and tell you how tired I was. It's just a fact. And there have been some really amazing things happening in my orbit, on my team, in this world. Got a new book out, Women Behind the Mic, Curators of Pop Culture. And for those of you who've never done anything magnanimous, let me encourage you to embark upon it. But also, I want to encourage you to get rest. And we had a lot of rush things happening regarding the book and the times and so many things to get done. But that's the beast of the entertainment industry, yes? Reminds me a little bit of why I left, but that's another show, being quite honest. But it's exhilarating and it's exuberant and it's not just for me. And anything great is really for other people. And I'm happy to have been part of something that is outstanding and amazing for others. We did a launch at the Apollo Theater, and it was huge for 1,200 juniors and seniors with the Department of Education in New York City, and also college students, mid-career people, and of course, industry people. But I can show you better than I can tell you. So take a look at this.
Check. And the heat. If I was going to tell somebody.
Welcome to Career Day at the Apollo as Women Behind the Mic present the masterclass on attaining a seat at the table.
A lot of the time, they don't want to give you credit for what you do, so you have to take the credit.
How are you keeping up to date personally with these artists and the things that they're talking about, and then figuring out who would be a good match for different platforms?
This is a business of relationships.
Who cranked out the work on the songs you know you like? Now you know. It was the woman behind the mic.
The SIC, Social Impact Content Education Platform.
We did this, and now the legacy belongs to you.
Hip Hop Education Center, thank you so much.
Who we are honoring today are co-founders of Women Behind the Mic, Dr. LaJoyce Brookshire. Give it up for her. Please grab your wonderful citation. Michelle Joyce Johnson, and Executive Director Lorraine Mosley. Give it up for these wonderful women with a vision who made this possible today.
Chris, as you can see, that was some huge production. There were a lot of late nights, and I'm an advocate for a late night here and there, but I am more of an advocate for going to bed consistently between 9 and 10 on a regular basis. And I would have to say that because I was putting in those extra hours, those really long hours, the time that I was spending more screen time in front of a computer, that I was feeling really depleted once it was over. And instead of just trying to put my head down and trudge through it, I chose to sit down. And my team, they're screaming, "You're not going to do a show." I can't. I have nothing. Of course, I had show ideas, but I have nothing to give to the show right now. I really have got to just sit down. Part of the balance in life is the admission of when you are tired. There is not some S on my chest. I never claimed to be a superwoman. don't want that title, don't want to be addressed as that, because I have seen superwomen crash and burn, and I don't want to be amongst them. My mother always said, when you see something or someone that's negative or counterintuitive to what you see for yourself, do yourself a favor and don't be one of them. Best advice ever, mommy. So I choose not to be one of them. So I sat down. And it's not the first time you've heard me say I needed to sit down. I want you to get to the point where you acknowledge how you feel and sit down when you feel it is necessary. My adrenal fatigue was off the chain, and I did not want to experience adrenal burnout, but I felt it coming. The adrenals are those little baby glands shaped like a peanut that sit on top of your kidneys right there in the back. And they do a mighty work. They regulate our hormone system, our immune system, and it's the engine that keeps everything running. And it also manages fight or flight. So I felt high alert, high alert, high alert, high alert. I felt on high alert because I was managing all of these things that were coming next. Everything that was coming at me, I was either shooting a dagger at it or dodging from it. So I needed to sit down. I needed to rest and recover and reflect. Reflect on the job that Michelle Joyce and I did, put it together based on a conversation on a phone out of some frustration. But it was an excellent execution. And I'm just thankful to God for the ability to execute. I am thankful to have execute with excellence. And when you are accustomed to executing at a very high level, then there's a lot expected of you. But to whom much is given, much is required. So now I just take it in baby steps. A little one over here, a little one here, and then when it's all over, rest and recover. I think that we are foolish to think that we could just go, and not have any repercussion. I think that's the danger of what is happening in this world today. The go mentality, the appearance of never seeming to get tired. It's a lie. And there's no such thing as catching up on rest. Once you miss it, it's gone. But what you can do is replenish yourself. You can replenish yourself by just being kind and gentle and giving yourself some grace and taking off all pressure. I think I spoke to you all a few weeks back, maybe at the top of the year, about my New Year's resolution being to claim no pressure, because having pressure or receiving it consistently, it leads to resentment, it leads to stress, it leads to a workload burden. And I didn't want any of that in my life this year and moving forward. So I'm so glad to be keenly aware of needing to take the sit. It's also a trying time this time of year because last year this time I was holding vigil over my mother in hospice. And it's an intense thing to come up on that anniversary, that first year anniversary, oh boy. And so that's plaguing me also. And I won't call it a plague, but it's there. And I'm acknowledging it and sitting in it and taking every feeling instead of trying to run away from it and pretend it's not there. And I know that this is how people end up in mental distress, by not wanting to acknowledge how they really feel and not wanting to speak those words out loud. And it doesn't make me weak to make those acknowledgements. No, it doesn't. It makes me aware is what it makes me. And it is my hope that you become aware as well. Don't give in to what people may be saying about you, to you. You cancel every lie that's being tossed your way. Don't let anybody speak into your life what you know is not so. And the same with me, I don't allow it. I hear it, but I don't receive it. That I know what I know that I know. I know what I know that I know. How about that? And I know I needed to sit. So in the coming weeks, in the rest of the year, there'll be maybe more times when I need to take a sit. There may be an announcement. There may not be an announcement. There'll just be some sit time. Just know that this body, this person is acknowledging feelings emotionally or physically and really taking a rest. I am very happy of what we built, the women behind the mic team, Michelle Joyce and Lone Mosley, in what we built and what we are building moving forward, and how it will be a benefit to the next generation. It makes me proud to call them my sisters. And all of my sisters who appeared on the stage at Women Behind the Mic, it makes me proud and happy. But when you are not getting enough exercise, not enough sunshine, not enough rest, engaging in too much computer time, know that you can smell it coming, because it's coming unless you recover. All right? I want to encourage you all to take some time after you've done something big and magnanimous and spectacular. Take some time to recover. Okay? That is all I have for you today, but that's a lot. Write that down. I want to thank Chris Brown, the announcer. I want to thank Christopher Green, technical producer, and IW, supervising producer, for always having my back and being in my corner. I appreciate you. And remember to let your eyes shine, cut back on that wine, get good food fast, and go easy on the greasy. Until next time, I'm Dr. LaJoyce Brookshire, here to help you attain and maintain your perfect health. Let's do it again next week, okay? God bless you.